Life is full of twists and unexpected turns. We often find ourselves navigating through a maze of experiences, each path leading to a new chapter in our journey. We experience moments of joy and sorrow, victory and defeat. These highs and lows shape our lives, creating a tapestry of emotions and memories. Through it all, there is one constant: God's presence. In times of prayer and reflection, we feel His comforting embrace, guiding us through the darkest nights and the brightest days. He is with us always, offering comfort, guidance, and unwavering love. His words in the Bible provide solace, and His presence is felt in the gentle hug of a friend or the tranquility of a nature walk. No matter where we go or what we face, we are never alone. Whether we are surrounded by friends or sitting in solitude, His presence is a constant source of strength. God is our ever-present companion. In the stillness of a lake or the rustling leaves of a forest, we are reminded of His closeness. He walks with us through sunny meadows and dark valleys. He understands our fears and celebrates our triumphs, sharing in our joy and comforting us in our sorrow. We may feel alone sometimes, lost in our thoughts or overwhelmed by life's challenges, but God is nearer than our very breath. In moments of silent prayer or a deep breath, we can feel His presence calming our hearts. He is closer than a friend, more faithful than a shadow. His love and faithfulness are unwavering, providing a foundation we can always rely on. He promises to never leave us or forsake us. These promises are a source of hope, reminding us that we are never truly alone. This is our hope and our strength. In every challenge we face, His presence gives us the courage to keep moving forward. His presence is a gift that brings peace to our hearts and light to our darkest moments. It's a gift that sustains us in every season. Through the changing landscapes of our lives, His presence remains a constant, guiding us with hope and love. God's promise to be with us is woven throughout Scripture. In Deuteronomy, He says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." These words are a beacon of hope. They remind us that we are never alone in our struggles. When fear grips our hearts, we can cling to this promise. We are never forgotten, never abandoned. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in times of trouble. His presence is our constant source of comfort and courage. He is our guide, our protector, and our ever-present friend. Throughout the Bible, we encounter stories of God's presence. These stories are not just ancient tales, but living testimonies of His enduring presence in our lives. Moses saw God's power in the burning bush and parted the Red Sea. These miraculous events were clear signs of God's intervention and guidance. The Israelites found strength and guidance in the pillar of cloud and fire. These symbols of divine presence led them through their journey, providing comfort and direction. Paul, imprisoned for his faith, experienced God's presence as a source of joy and peace. Even in the darkest of times, he felt the comforting embrace of God's love. These stories remind us that God is with us in every season. Whether in times of abundance or scarcity, His presence remains constant and unwavering. He is with us in the wilderness and in the promised land. In moments of desolation and in times of fulfillment, His presence is our guiding light. He is with us in our fear and in our faith. In our moments of doubt and in our times of unwavering belief, He stands by us. We can learn from these examples. By studying these stories, we gain insights into how to recognize and embrace God's presence in our own lives. We can face our own challenges with courage, knowing that God is with us. His presence empowers us to overcome obstacles and achieve great things. His presence is our strength, our hope, and our victory. In every moment, His love and guidance are the pillars that support us, leading us to triumph. Section 4. Finding peace in the present. Recognizing God's presence is vital for our peace, strength, and hope. When we acknowledge Him in all our ways, our perspective shifts. Our problems seem smaller, our burdens lighter. We find comfort in knowing that even in the midst of trials, we are loved and cared for. God's presence brings peace that surpasses understanding. It's a peace that calms our anxieties and quiets our fears. It's a peace that sustains us through the storms of life. When we feel lost and alone, we can remember that God is with us. His presence is our anchor in the storms of life. Section 5. Experiencing the divine. There are many practical ways to experience God's presence in our daily lives, Prayer is a powerful way to connect with God, allowing us to communicate directly with Him. Through prayer we can share our hearts with Him, ask for guidance and find solace in His presence. It is a moment of intimate conversation with the divine. Spending time in Scripture allows us to hear God's voice and understand His heart. The Bible is a living document that speaks to us in different ways at different times. Worship is another profound way to experience God's presence. It is an act of love and reverence. Singing praises, offering thanksgiving, and simply being still before Him can fill our hearts with His peace and joy. Worship can be both a communal and a personal experience. In the company of other believers, we can encourage one another and be reminded of God's faithfulness. Fellowship strengthens our faith and provides support. Nature, too, is a testament to God's presence. The beauty of the natural world reflects His creativity and care. In the beauty of creation, we can catch glimpses of His majesty and power. Every sunset, every blooming flower speaks of His glory. As we spend time in nature, we are reminded of God's creativity, His love, and His faithfulness. The vastness of the mountains and the serenity of a waterfall can bring us closer to Him. All of these things can lead us to a deeper understanding of God's presence in our lives. By opening our hearts and minds, we can truly experience the divine in every moment.